Hello, Cancers, and welcome to your March 2023 horoscope. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Justina. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back and thank you for joining me today. So, here we start the month on a really positive note because here March is very dynamic. We've got a massive shift of energy with Saturn, Pluto, and Mars changing signs. But as we begin the month, Venus and Jupiter will align at 12 degrees of Aries in your 10th house. And this is really, really positive. So this could lead to some um, career opportunities. This could lead to perhaps an interview, an appreciation by your bosses, superiors, managers, or some good, generally good career prospects that could be on the horizon as well. Now, here on the 7th of March, the energies will change significantly because Saturn will move into Pisces until early 2026, sorry. And we also have a full moon at 16 degrees of Virgo happening in your third house. So let's start from Saturn. I made a separate video about this event back in December. So I will link the video for this forecast in the description box down below this video. But here, this transit will be in your ninth house. So here the ninth house deals with anything connected to foreign places, travel, anything to do with legal matters, legal documents, higher education. So here this transit will highly depend, the way you experience this transit will highly depend on your age, on your current life scenario. But overall, Saturn can bring delays, of course, but Saturn is about a maturity, structure, discipline. And when Saturn moves into Pisces, this is about bringing structure into something that was a dream, something that didn't have a structure. So many Cancer rising individuals could see themselves taking higher education course. So perhaps it could be a postgraduate degree or a degree, an undergraduate degree even. But here, this could basically be about studying, higher education studies. Now, for other Cancer rising individuals, perhaps you might get involved in a career related to law, or perhaps coaching or philosophy, teaching as well. And or perhaps anything to do with travel as well, or travel industry. Now, here with Saturn also, many Cancer rising might become citizens of different nations. This could be about citizen application approval that perhaps you've been trying to sort out. And overall here, this could be also about business travels because Saturn is traditionally connected to career related matters as well. And this could see you taking business trips here more often than usual over the course of the next 3 years. Perhaps a relocation could be also here in the near future. The reason for that is because we are going to begin the eclipses on Aries and Libra axis this year, which will be in your 10th and the 4th house. And perhaps with Saturn in the 9th house, this could be about a new job for you that could be related also to travel, business travel, and anything connected to legal matters as well as higher education, or perhaps relocating to a different country in order to gain that qualification. So lots of different possibilities here with these energies, but this will highly depend on your current life situation, on your plans as well. All right, so also on the 7th, we've got a full moon in Virgo happening at 16 degrees of Virgo, and this will be in your third house. So a full moon in Virgo in the third house. This could be about something that you started 6 months ago during the new moon in Virgo. And generally, a full moon is about something coming to an end, or perhaps a certain situation reaching its peak. So here, for some Cancers, it could be about completing a course. This could be about completing also, anything to do with driving license, or perhaps This could be also about completing a website, completing a marketing or an advertising course, campaign. And here you might see yourself also traveling. Short distance travel is definitely emphasized. Some important news. This could be about making an important decision, or perhaps receiving some news. Now, this full moon will align by a sextile with your Cancer ascendant and any placements you may have in Cancer. So overall, the energies are pretty straightforward, pretty well balanced for you because of this positive alignment here for you. Now, this could be also about your siblings, cousins. Perhaps they might be going through some major changes in their lives, and they might want to let you know about them at this time. All right, so here we go. Now, on the 12th of March, Jupiter and Chiron will conjoin, and that will be at 14 degrees of Aries. So as you can see, there is a lot happening in March and April in Aries in your career area. So you will see lots of developments happening in this area of life because we had that Venus and Jupiter conjunction. Then there will be a new moon and a solar eclipse in April. And we've got also Jupiter and Chiron conjunction. This is about very much connected to healing, perhaps getting involved in some work that would benefit others, that would benefit the humanity. Something connected to wellness, perhaps, or health matters. So this could be also the case, but overall, this is also about healing or perhaps resolving some or approaching some issues you may have connected to your career growth, connected to your status and public image, for example. But I feel that for many Cancers, this could be also about doing some charity work, getting involved in some projects that could benefit others as well. All right, so March the 21st, we've got a new moon in Aries happening at 0 degrees of Aries. And here, this is a new moon here on the 21st of March. And then in the second part of April, there will be a solar eclipse in Aries as well. So that will be at 29 degrees. So both events, both lunations here, a new moon and a solar eclipse later on in Aries, will take place at critical degrees, at 0 degrees, 29 degrees. So this is very much connected to some new beginnings and some also perhaps even some transformation, perhaps some endings of some sort at the same time as you are going to move into a new direction. So here, this could be very much about moving into a new career direction, getting a new project, interview. Here, gaining additional qualifications as well, that Saturn moving into your 9th house, and so much activity going on in your sphere of career. But overall, if you want to take action, if you want to change something for the better, then here April and March are the months to take action in your career, outside world, professional life, your path. So new beginnings on the horizon here for you with this new moon, and this new moon will sextile Pluto as well, which be basically a few seconds away from Aquarius. So it's so close. So there is the sextile, a sense of empowerment as well, which could really help you to reach a certain goal or a milestone connected to your career. Right. So that's the new moon on the 23rd. We've got Pluto moving into Aquarius. And this is also a huge deal. It's a very short transition this year. And next year, Pluto will move pretty much permanently into Aquarius. And will stay here until the year 2044. So almost 20 years. And here with Pluto in Aquarius, this is your 8th house. So this will be about very much connected here to investments. As I said, you might be relocating in the next 2 years because of that Libra activation. You will have some eclipses here taking place as well in your 4th house. They will be in October, career in April. So here with Pluto moving into Aquarius, this could be very much connected to you either making an important investment over the next few years, selling, buying, relocating, taking a different approach into money. And this is very much connected also about you thinking about your future, about your old age, retirement, pension. So here with the 8th house, this is very much connected to money that doesn't come through our income, but money that comes through investments, commissions, opportunities of some sort as well. And this will be very much on your mind, especially since Saturn spent here the last 2.5 years. Now Pluto is coming. So many Cancer rising have been already thinking about these topics. And here Pluto here intensifies some of these desires. And there is this also relocation or buying, selling a property, a piece of land that could be on your mind as well here very soon. Okay, so I also made a separate video about this event and I discussed it in more depth for each sign. So here again, I will link it in the description box down below this video. Now moving forward, Mars will move into Cancer, into your sign on the 25th. So on one hand, actually, it's actually good news because I know that with Mars in the 12th house, as I said in the previous videos, it's a good transit for working independently from behind the scene because you can really focus your energies on a specific goal idea. But also there is this lack of motivation that could play a really a big role in 12th house Mars transit. Now, Mars in 12th house, especially when it was retrograde, things were moving backwards, slowly. Many things were on hold. Now with Mars moving into your first house, you will see that life will move at a much faster pace. You will be able to achieve the goals that perhaps seemed out of reach, and perhaps goals that were taking forever to take off. And you will see that life will move very, very quickly moving forward from the 25th until May the 20th. But here, Mars in Cancer is not happy. This is my natal placement and my least favorite placement, I must say, because Mars and Cancer, they represent very different energies. Mars in Cancer is a bit restricted with its energies because here Mars has got this very fiery, dynamic, impulsive energy, and Cancer is very nurturing and comforting at the same time. So here there is this conflict between the being like the nurturing energy, the feminine energy as well, and the masculine energy that is very dynamic. So there could be this a little bit of basically the way it could play out is that you could be more irritable than usual, and if you feel like you've got an excess of negative energy, then do something physical. Here with Mars, we need to release the excess of negative energy on doing something physical, and then you will feel better. So you will have to implement some exercise or walking into your daily or weekly routine in order to basically manifest the positive energies of Mars in Cancer rather than the negative. Right, but overall Mars in the first house speeds things up. So you will see that life will move at a much faster pace. All right, so here we go, Cancers. Thank you very much. I wish you a pleasant month, and until the next time, bye for now.